Well, you guys, here it comes. X3 rebuild video. Not because we, well, we do really want to, but now we have to. Check this out. Like, subscribe if you want to see the rebuild video and all the cool parts we put on this thing. Let me show you what happened to this thing, you guys. Let me tell you guys a little bit about what happened yesterday. Actually, let me show you what happened yesterday. So, we're going to be doing a little rebuild on the X3. Had a little issue with the endo. And anyway, the cage is toast. The main frame is bent up in a couple of spots. Well, not really bent up. It's stressed enough that it cracked the paint. So, my son's knee hit the center dash there and broke that out there. Went over forwards and it bent the lower control arm right down there. You can see that. And it's also tweaked right down here. And it hit the front bumper and then catapulted itself onto its lid forward and then rolled forward and landed on its wheels. So we got a misalignment issue going on there. So I think something's bent up here behind the bumper. And well, the intrusion bar is good, but with the new cage, I don't think we're going to be using that. And you can see some stress cracks right here in the powder coat and right there. I'm going to build some new gussets and gusset that all up. I don't think that it's too much of an issue. I'm not worried about it as long as I gusset it. I mean, I can't believe they call that a gusset. Really? That's kind of chintzy. And then the funny thing is about these things, you guys, is they pop rivet them together and then they come back and weld them. Same with these up here. See this? They pop rivet it and then they weld it together. I don't know. Well, it did its job. My son and my nephew were driving it yesterday when this happened, and it's all good. It didn't total it out, and I wanted a new cage anyway. So anyway, also it broke all the plastics on the back here. So kind of what I'm doing right now is I'm gonna start tearing it down. First thing Monday morning, I'm going to the insurance company and we're gonna end up having to file a claim. Don't love that idea, but we got to get the old girl back on the road by Easter. So anyway, I'm gonna tear this thing down and I don't know, maybe I'll bring you guys along for the ride. Well, the back end of an X3 is extremely simple. Couple bolts up here behind the door, one here, couple along the edge of the bed, and really that was it. The bed, there's 4 across the front here and a couple across the back that were still attached, and it all just come right off. So anyway, we can see a little bit more of the damage that's up here, or not. You can see there's some stress cracks up in there. I think we're gonna do a little bit of welding and gusseting. I already told you that. So this side's not too bad there, but you can see what's going on. So anyway, that's the back end. I think the thing that disappoints me the most is this thing is $30,000. And it's stupid how much this thing cost. I mean, yeah, it's a fun machine, but I don't see the value yet. It's fun. You pay for fun. Maybe that's what it is. It's got to be it. You pay for how much fun it is. Because I just don't see the value. Anyway, that's just my take. I didn't do a time lapse of taking the front end apart. There's lots of videos on that. It's super easy. Check this out. So there's 2 bolts down here on either side of the bumper. There's 2 bolts up here that go in from underneath. And there's 2 bolts on each side that go in from the sides. And then this is the headlight adjuster. There's 1 bolt on there on each side. And then you unplug the lights and the whole thing just pops right off. So it's super easy. But anyway, check this out, you guys. I have been checking this out close, and that front bumper took the brunt. Well, it caused the brunt. How's that? It hit the front bumper and then catapulted itself up onto the roof. So I really thought that this was going to have some damage to it, but I'm checking it all out, looking at it pretty close, and I don't see any stress cracks in the paint. Yep, I do. I take that back. Look right there. See that? There's some stress cracks in that. There's a little one right there. I don't know if I can get that in there, see that or not, but well, S3 Power Sports, how about a little love on that front end gusset kit, because I guess I'm gonna need that now too. I don't see anything on the top ones, but that bottom one looks like it's got a little stress to it. But anyway, we'll get it fixed up and go from there. Thanks for checking out Rocky Mountain Backcountry today, you guys. We got the old girl somewhat tore down. I'm going to do a little bit more on it, but anyway, watch for some big improvements to come soon. That's what we're going to do. New cage, possibly new swing arms, control arms, training arms, whatever they are, all that stuff. And rock and roll. We're out.